And so that is the whole deal. And so I'm gonna go back for okay. So
on Facebook, I think his name is Donald Joe.
Back to the new guest. How you doing, brother?
Peace, peace. What's going on, man?
Peace. What's your name?
Marlon.
Oh, now it's born.
Yeah.
Are you in a Christian faith?
I used to be in the Christian faith for years.
Okay, amen. What
yes,
denomination?
Church of Christ.
Is that a GOCC?
See, now there we go. We're going to denomination. Well, Church of Christ pretty much stands alone. I don't know if you ever heard of the Church of Christ, have you?
No.
You probably heard of the Church of Jesus Christ, Lord, and Saturday Saints and shit like that.
You know what? I swear I was going to say that one first.
Nah, man, don't do that.
Okay.
That ain't that church. But nah, I mean, as of right now, I'm a 5%er. And I still deal with my church because out of all the churches I've been through, AME, I never went to Pentecostal church or nothing like that. But that Church of Christ is the closest thing I've seen to being on the money. And they do read the Bible like a mug. So, and they don't play with that Bible. They tell you, you know what I'm saying? They clear up any problem you got to understanding something, they clear it up for you. That's why when I seen that virgin birth thing, I said, okay, well, let me see what these brothers talking about.
Okay.
I understand it. I understand it all the way. I do understand that. So I would like to know, I heard brothers saying, well, how could God get a woman pregnant without having sex? Well,
yeah,
God could do a whole lot. I mean, look at the earth we live on. Look at us as people. He did a whole lot. So he could do anything he wanted if he could do this.
Right. And okay. That was pretty much our argument. It's like, dude, if you believe your God has no limitations or knowledge or, you know, anything he wants, he just snap his fingers and it happens. Why would you sit there and say he can't do something?
Why would you say that he didn't have sex with her and he couldn't get her pregnant, you know, without having sex with her? That's for us. That's our way of reproducing. It was already said that God created earth and man. So he could do any damn thing he wanted. If he could create the earth and create us, he a bad dude, bro. He's a bad dude. He don't have to physically do nothing to nobody.
Hey, I bet money they believe that for God to make man from the earth, he had to like have sex with the earth or something. Because that's their logic. That's crazy.
But see, to me, those people are sex crazed fools who only believe in the physical ability of a human. There are a lot of things out here that happen outside of our physical abilities, bro, that we can't control, bro. And we have no damn explanation for it. So what should that tell you? There's a God, damn it. There's a spirit. There's something guiding your dumb ass because you should have died in that car accident. You should have been shot when them dudes were shooting at you.
Right.
You know? So I don't understand.
so let me ask you, what brought you out of the church into the 5% nation?
Well, truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what brought me out of the church.
Can you explain some of this truth?
The truth of, okay, first of all, you got to start with yourself to try to find any kind of truth. Because that's one thing I learned as a child. I started out, you know, believing in what people told me to believe in. And then as I got older, I started seeing that if I use my own brain, what God gave me, my own intellect, my own everything that God gave me, then I'm going to find God. You feel me? If I keep listening to people, I'm not going to find God because people will misdirect you for whatever reason it is, whether it's going to benefit them or it'd be good to have you on their team or whatever the case is. People will mislead you for any reason. You know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna mislead you. When you trust in yourself and really, really find yourself and know who you are and know what your purpose is here and what you are, then you're gonna find God, bro. I promise you that. I found him. And it's great. It's great. I talk to him about things I need to do and he makes it happen. He tells me what he need me to do and I make it happen. It ain't hard, bro. When you deny God, it's hard. You can't hear him when he talk to you or nothing. You only get results of what happens after you do something. Whether it be good or bad, you're gonna get the results. You know what I mean? But if you know God, but if you know God, you know how to move in that situation. Just like I was telling the dude, my old man always used to tell me, don't mess with nothing you don't know. When you thinking, you don't know what you're doing. You trying to work on a car and you think you know how to fix it, you gonna mess that car up, bro. If you don't have the knowledge on that part or that piece or whatever you plan on going in there to mess with, don't mess with it.
You know what? That's interesting because to understand how to work the car, you gotta listen to people.
Of course. You got to get some type of knowledge from somebody.
Right.
So it's like a waterproof. Oh, go ahead.
You know, I was gonna say in that case, it wouldn't be wise to lean on your own understanding. In that case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would be wise for you to get the information about whatever you want to do before you do it. That's all my father was telling us. Don't ever do nothing without getting some type of intel, info, something on that situation, because you can mess it up even worse, thinking you know, well, I see what's wrong with it. It's crack right there. I'm going to go and fix that. Well, if you ain't using the right material, engine get hot. So you put some old glue or something in there, think you're going to glue a hole or patch up something, that shit going to come right off, bro. Yep. It's going to crack again. It's going to come off because the engine gets hot, bro, and it cools down. So if the heating and cooling is too extreme for what you use to seal it, it's going to crack this shit, or it's going to make it come back loose.
And you know what? That brings me back to a conversation we had on here. It was about the school prison to pipeline. And
oh man.
But when we actually read it, it wasn't really what you would think it would be. The school prison pipeline had all to do with kids, like so imagine this. There's a group of kids, they're all bad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So keep in mind, there's nobody good. There's nobody that's doing well in school. There's a group of kids, they're all bad as hell, but they're mixed race.
Mm-hmm.
So it had all to do with the black kids getting disciplined more often and harshly than the other kids that was non-black.
That's true. I can agree with that because black people already feel like they're under a barrier of where they have to act a certain way to be accepted. So their kids have to act a certain way also. My mom used to do it with us. Y'all better not embarrass me in the store. I'm gonna whoop y'all, before we go in the store. I don't care if it was Walmart, Dollar Tree, or the mall. Wherever we went, we had to act a certain way or we were getting our ass chopped right there on the spot, right in the store in front of everybody. That's the pillow they have us under. That's the blanket they have over us. You know what I mean? We can't figure ourselves out because we're too busy trying to be somebody else for the society. You know what I'm saying? For the people who are supposed to be over us, or the people we feel have a higher intelligence than us, which there is no higher intelligence amongst humans, bro. There is none. There is none. There's just people that know things and people that don't know things. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. We all come here with the same intelligence, man. Some of us reach the point of where we understand it more than others. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Some people don't. Like for example, we have there's a huge gap in all things when it comes to blacks and whites. I read a report that had to do with marriages, of all ethnicities in America. And black folks are born at like 73% out of wedlock. And but here's the problem. It's what happens to those households. I think when a single parent especially it's higher for women than it is men. So when a single mom raises a man or girl, she's like I think like 5 times or no, I think she's 11 times likely to live in poverty. Okay. And that kid, as far as progression in school, college, everything you just said, the skill set to fix that car, kiss that goodbye. That's not there.
Because you don't have the knowledge.
But it's not just that. It's more to do with being that the father's not in the house. The child finds like an emptiness. So they're not able even to dig down deep. So you can have the knowledge right there to give to them. They don't have the energy to receive. They're like, because that void inside of them not having both parents home to, be there for the kids.
You're right, because your father should teach you that. No, I mean, another man could teach you that, but like you said, within self, you have to find a place where you become comfortable with a person besides your father or somebody you trust telling you something. Because a lot of people can get knowledge and information from other people, but they diss it because it ain't coming from my daddy, it ain't coming from my mama, so I don't want to hear it. So in a single parent situation, the child is going to have a real hard time, very hard time, because you need the man and the woman both there as balance.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's been happening. The child has not. They said even like the mom will get a boyfriend or another step in that. It's not the same. It's not the same as actual father.
I grew up with my stepfather. It wasn't the same.
Yeah, it ain't the same. So, but that seems to be a cycle in the Black communities. That's not, based upon the way it's going, it's just gonna get worse. I think in 1960s, like 15% of Black homes were out of wedlock. It's like 73%.
Yep. And to be honest with you, that comes from our overseers or colonizers because they knew this. I
don't know about that one.
I'm trying to tell you, brother. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You got to understand one thing. America is a corporation. What makes the corporation run is confusion. You don't want the people knowing that work this corporation for you anything, because if they know anything of the real or anything that the people that run this thing know, then we can't use that person again. We probably gonna have to take him out because he's gonna be too smart. He's not gonna do what we ask him to do. He's gonna feel like.
I'm gonna tell you why I would say that there's some blame. There's more blame in the household over society or government, because society government is not in your home. So society government don't pick them up. So society, look, just listen to me. What I mean, they're not in your home. Like you bring them in your home. When you bring that phone, the iPhone to your house, you brought them in. When you bring that TV in, when you brought that computer in, you brought them in your home. Because right now, without those gadgets, it's just you and your family. So you bring those things in your home, right? You bring those influences in your home. So it's more so that's going on.
I can agree with that.
Right. So outside forces don't come home with you. Now, when you're at work, when you're out and about, you can't control it. It's there. But when you go home, that's your areas of peace. But you bring, not you, but we Black people bring that into home with them, and we let that teach us. So we bring it home, and then we let it teach us. Okay, so when it comes like to, let's say, schooling, like how many parents really go over their children homework? Black parents go over their children homework and say, okay, let's see if you've been taught. Let's review it. Let's see what's right. It doesn't really happen a lot.
Not many, because a lot of them don't even have enough intel or education themselves to go over the homework, because the curricula has changed so much from the time they went to school. They don't even know what they're looking at.
Yeah, well, it's based off their prior education, because when you look at other nations, their kids go to the same school as your kids. So like black and like these prestigious homes, like $1 million, these kids go to the same public schools that black parents send their kids to.
Right.
But there's a shift in school performance.
Right. I agree with you. I agree with you. And see,
So
you got to
it all
understand the
starts from
process.
home.
You got to understand the process in the system. See, I understand that you don't too much understand what's going on. Matter of fact, let me ask, how old are you, brother? 'Cause I'm 49.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. I'm about to be 47 in a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm right there with you.
therefore, therefore, we both should know that there was a system implanted to destroy the black community, and destroying them consisted of destroying the family structure.
I believed that at one point until I actually looked for it and I didn't find it. And then I said, nah, I don't believe that.
Well, I do, because
Yeah,
if you look at it, it's happening to too many homes, too many people. The divorce rate amongst black people is one of the highest in the nation, in the
yeah,
world.
but you know, we don't do. We don't hook up for relationships. We hook up for
For the pussy,
right.
for the fat
Right.
ass, the big booty.
Now hold on. But what that got to do with the hidden hand? Nothing. Like that. That's something we desire over a relationship and a quality woman. We desire a quick fix. That's what we desire. And and and
Exactly.
and that, look, and
We want,
even in
we
that,
want, we want to
why
stab
not?
and kill.
But check this out, because the birds and the bees conversations like taboo amongst black families. Since your daughter or son are out there anyway, why not start preparing them for motherhood because they're having sex? Why not start preparing your son for fatherhood since they're already having sex? And even single parenthood, single mother, single father. That's likely. So start telling your boy what to expect, what to do once the baby, if it's he has a baby and they're not gonna be together. Start educating him what to expect in court, what to expect here, what to expect there. Like none of that is being talked about. And even the woman, um, the young girl, when she's having sex, why not have those assistance conversations before she even get pregnant? Because she's
Right.
having sex. See, we
Right.
don't get educated till it's too late.
Hmm.
And
And
now,
see,
Tyrone,
that's what the
but that's
5%
us though.
nation took.
But that's
But
us.
see, that's what the
That's
five
not
percent.
society.
Right. But let me tell you this. That's what the 5% nation taught me. That's why I taught my daughters. My daughter had her first baby at 25. My baby girl has no kids right now. She's barely 20. My son has no kids and he's 24. I mean 23. So the thing is, I explained to them. I explained to them that me and their mom got together at a young age. We stayed together for a while because we both knew we had these kids. We responsible for them. A lot of people don't think like that. You see? And
But that's up to
I
us to
explained that
like
to them.
change that thinking.
Exactly. I changed it. I told them off top, look, don't do what me and your mother did. You know what I'm saying? We stayed together until y'all became a certain age so we can let y'all know. We're not going to just do this. I'm going to leave and you stay here with the kids and they don't get no education or knowledge or information about how to live. And I made sure they had that so they wouldn't make the same mistakes that we made. Like I said, my oldest daughter just had her first baby. My youngest daughter is 20, almost 20 years old, and she has no kids. My son has no kids. The other two stepkids that I raised, they just had kids, and they're way up in age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I did my job. I know I did my job because I talked to them. I didn't, y'all better not do this. Y'all better not do that. Because most of the time when you do it like that, they're going to do it anyway. You
yeah,
better not go to the club. And a parent should know when you threaten a child, that's just going to make them buck back.
right.
I ain't never, y'all better not go out tonight. No, I ain't gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, I need y'all to come in the house a certain time because things out there happen. People dying out there. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them why. Now, if y'all choose to ignore what I say and sneak out and go out, now you're on your own. You get arrested or something, I ain't coming to see you because I told you not to go. And I stuck to that. And it worked.
But
It
you see
ain't
that right
hard.
there. You see that conversation you had. See, that's unfortunate in Black society that we got to say, hey, you go out and get arrested. Like in other societies, like that conversation, that option
It never happens. And they don't need to.
Conversation. And they're not gonna say, "Hey, if you get arrested," what they're gonna say is, "Hey, man, if you come in the house too late, you're not gonna be able to finish your homework." Like that arrest thing ain't even there.
Right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Because, like I said, this society was made to be what it is. I read something about the corporation America, and it says the corporation was started to enhance Europe and other places to add to the land that they could capture and pull into their possession. And what they did with this land is they cursed it to make sure that confusion was always going to happen, because confusion is money. When confusion happens, people go to jail. You know how much they get every day you sit in jail? In the county, they get $200 a head. When you go to prison, they get $400 a head.
Yeah, but
you know how many people
the prison are privatized. That got nothing to do with the government.
I wouldn't say that. The government is the one that's selling the prisons. They the ones giving people rights to build them.
No. The way that works is the government just regulated to make sure that the confinement is clean and sanitized and food is being served. Yeah, no. But they do that, brother. If you get a business right now, the government, if it's legitimate, the government is going to regulate it, but the government does not own it. The government does not oversee it. It doesn't tell you who to hire. It doesn't tell you who to fire. The government just regulates to make sure everybody treated fairly and that it's a quality environment where nobody's gonna be sick. Yeah, so these prisons, the same thing, just a business owned by private people who have their rules, and the government lets them know what's too harsh, what's okay. Yeah, but they have nothing to do with the income that comes in, that goes out. They have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, nothing. Oh man, I thought you had something. No, cool. I'm trying to get. Damn.
First he did me 10-10.
There's an elephant in the room in Black society that a lot of us don't want to acknowledge.
Yeah, when it comes down to stuff like that, man, I already knew what it was. So growing up, in my experience growing up, I already knew what it was. So I said, I'm gonna change that. That ain't gonna happen to me. It ain't, and it didn't, because I handled my business with my kids when they were young. I didn't wait till they got 12 and 13 trying to talk to them. I've been talking to them since they was 2, and since they could understand.
Yep.
That's when I started talking to them, young age. I've been hitting them with the facts. I'm not waiting till y'all get too old to try to tell you something. By then, you don't develop your own mind, and you're gonna do what you want to do anyway.
Yep.
So I took care of that.
So what I was saying, unfortunately, like there's an elephant in the room in Black society, and when I talk to my people, the elephant in the room is always ignored. Like it's really taboo. It's really taboo for Black people to hold themselves accountable. It's like for women to hold themselves accountable to their part, the men to hold themselves to accountable to their part, and then collect a collective accountability to hold each other apart. Like for example, if your child right now, let's say right now, if you had a 7-year-old right now, and like for example, you're my age, so we were young. Unless you were a badass kid, like your mom wouldn't let you hang with other kids because he's bad, right? Bro, that language don't exist today. These kids can hang around with anybody they want.
Well, today, mom ain't got her head in your life like she did.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm trying to say. It's not the government. It's our parenting has deteriorated. We used to get our moms used to.
What I'm trying to tell you is our parenting has deteriorated because there was a plan to make that happen. See, I could take you back in history and show you letters that were written by.
Wait. Before you do that, let's deal with the present. Because right now you got 2 daughters. You got 2 daughters. Nobody's in their head. Nobody's educating them to say, hey, you know what? don't tell your son to don't hang around that badass kid over there. Like nobody's telling her that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or this, don't cook, like your mother did or your grandmother did. Don't cook. You should go out and order McDonald's every night. Like nobody's doing that. Or you know what? Don't sit here and spend time with your kids. Go out and party. Like
Go out
nobody.
and drink. Go to the bar.
There's no short devil in their ear doing that. Like that's something that we deteriorated ourselves, like in our black society. And we just start doing that.
I mean, I must say, brother, I do not agree with you on that.
All right. See, that's accountability.
I'm gonna be real with you.
That's
okay,
accountability right there, bro.
Accountability. Listen, you said accountability.
Yeah.
Now
we don't have it for each other.
No, it's been destroyed, bro. Not by us, but it's been destroyed. Understand, if the enemy has something to do, if they have to take you out. Yeah, I'm trying to, that's what I'm, no, it wasn't destroyed by, it wasn't destroyed by us. Listen to what I'm trying to tell both of y'all. This system, okay, it was a system put in place to make us do this, okay? And then once it happened, they start pointing the finger at us. Say, look what y'all people did. Look what y'all black people did.
Who we listening to?
What do you mean, who we listening to? Yeah.
People, so at the same time, we doing this shit to ourselves.
Understood. You know why? Because you will not take control.
So he agrees with me in the background.
Yourself, listen, people don't think they control themselves. We all think, oh, it's something else out here controlling us. To a certain point, bro. To a certain point, there is a God. Okay, there is. But we gods of ourselves.
Wait, and now it's more. Who's that in the background?
It's one of my neighbors over here.
Yeah, he agrees with me, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
God gonna believe in what? At the same time, God gonna believe in what? Himself.
Right. So
at the same time, nobody should influence a God to do what
how many people out here know who they are? A lot of people out here don't know that.
As a God, you're supposed to influence others, not others influencing you.
And that's what I'm saying.
Listen to what you're saying. Yeah, and listen to what. No, I'm not. Because I give what I just gave to you and this man to everybody, bro. Anybody I talk to, I tell them the same shit. And the God's been here. They God. They don't even know who they are.
Okay, but at the same time, you're contradicting yourself.
How?
Because you're saying a God cannot move unless.
Right, but there's somebody controlling us.
Hold on, brother.
I didn't say God can't move unless somebody tell you that.
At the same time, you saying that God cannot move unless somebody tell you that.
No, I didn't say that.
Nobody can move.
No. I'm saying that people have lost themselves so much they don't realize they own fucking power.
As a God,
they letting somebody else tell them.
Never let nobody tell you what the fuck to do.
That's what I'm. Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. They do not know who they are.
I agree him in the background.
I agree too, because we don't.
In the background.
Yeah, because he's saying the same thing you're saying. But what I'm trying to tell both of y'all is we do not know who the fuck we are. That's why we listen to other people. That's why we under the government. That's why we see the police. What is the police? What the fuck you scared of?
So let me ask you this. I know
the law too. I don't worry about no police. I don't worry about police. Go ahead, brother.
All right, so let me ask you this, because you said we don't know who we are, and whose fault is that?
But we don't. We have
whose fault is that?
See, you keep putting the fault on us when it's not.
Because it's 2023. Wait. All right, so look, let me say this. It's 2023, brother. Nothing is stopping you. Nothing's stopping me. Nothing's stopping your friend in the background from going out there and telling black people who they are. Nothing.
And I do it every day.
No.
And guess what? Some people take it.
Hold on. What's it done? I'm not saying you got to do it, brother. You're not Jesus, right? It's not a one-man show. It's just white man, right? It's a collective thing, brother. You just proved my point. You're doing it, but the rest of black people are not. That's okay. So wait, brother. If you're not doing your job, whether if you're self-employed or you work for somebody, if you're not doing your job, that means that you're not doing your job. You're accountable. The blame is on you for not doing your job.
But let me tell you this. 5% nation is a 5% nation because There's 85% of people here that are deaf, dumb, and blind to the facts of life.
That's a large percentage.
10%, the government and all them people, they know what we don't know, and they use it against us. Now, the 5%ers, which is out of the 95% that I just put together, we're the 5 that know, and we're trying to wake the 85 up to what the 10% is doing.
Okay.
Out of 100%, there's 85 deaf, dumb, and blind. The 10% that know run them, and we are the 5% that know what the truth is, and we're trying to awake the 85 and bring them back over here to where we should be as Black people. So, we don't have a community anymore like we used to.
When did your nation start? At what year?
What, 5%?
Yeah.
What was that? Late 60s with Clarence 13.
All right, so brother, you got 60 years in, and you guys haven't done it yet.
What's that?
60 years you guys had to awaken Black folks to who they are.
And we woke up a couple of them.
A couple? You had 60 years. So you're going to need 300 years?
You never know how long it took the cracker to get what he had to get. 500, right? So, yeah, America been. It took a little longer than that because they've been fucking with Africa for years before they actually got some type of something out of it.
But brother, it only worked for them because they actually subjected you. You had no choice. No, but listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Right. So that's why it worked. But you don't plan on doing that, right?
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Right. So it's gonna take even longer than that then.
That'll make me a beast. If I do that, I'm an animal. You don't need for me to
but my point is if you don't do that, it's going to take even longer than what they took with 100 years. 500 years you just said, because we're going to do it where
it don't matter how long it takes, long as it get done.
It matters, man, because this world ain't gonna be here forever.
Okay, and if they wipe it out, then hey, that's on them.
But that'll be a sad ending for Black folks. The Black folks, especially in America, we never had our glory.
I understand, but brother, hey, what can I do? I did my job. I'm a poor righteous teacher. My job is to spread the knowledge, and I do as much as I possibly can. So if I don't save but one person out of a million people, I did my job.
Yeah, but that's not enough though. The one person is not enough.
I can't help that. That's gonna have to take for Black people to take a turnaround on their fucking own. We know what's going on.
It's not happening, right?
Well, it's happening, but it ain't happening where we can see enough of it, and it ain't happening where we can say, brother, I see us going to a better place.
So you can't see progress.
Then I concentrate on me. Again, fuck everybody else. Then I go for me.
Now I'm saying this. Like if you're lifting weights in the gym all year, and if you can't see progress, but you're paying a trainer though, and he's supposed to be good, and you don't see progress, but he's saying, nah, but it's there though. Are you gonna pay him for a whole other year?
Hell no, I ain't stupid. I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know my job here and I do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out here and beat nobody or try to make somebody hear what I got to say to them. I just say what I got to say and I'll leave it there. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pick up on it, hey, I did my job. My job is to try to wake you. Open your eyes to what's going on. No, man, we dead on anything that happens with no results is dead, man. We ain't doing that. I'm not doing it.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
As a 5%er, like I said, when I run up on people and I tell them things and I don't see their interest or they don't want to know or they don't, hey, shake your hand, man. I'll holler at you, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree with that. Yeah. But brother, what I'm saying is the only reason why that would be a turnout is because how that boy was raised at home.
That has a lot to do with it. Damn sure has a lot to do with it. You know, if you ain't got somebody positive behind you and you can't have a balance in your home, then you don't have a real decent home. You don't even know what having a decent upbringing is, so you don't really give a fuck. That's why you got kids out here killing people, because they mad. Like you said, your daddy ain't around, your mama got a stepdaddy in there trying to tell you something. All that's doing is pissing you off because you'd rather your daddy be there telling you that shit.
Right.
Am I right? Yeah. So I understand the process of everything, bro. And I do understand, which was told to us by the older gods, that we ain't gonna be able to save everybody, man. We ain't. The ones you could get you know, get to and they want to follow and they want to know the knowledge of whatever, bring them in. But if they don't want to follow, let them go. Like God said in the Bible, hey, I gotta let you go. And he even said there's gonna be a lot of people that ain't gonna make it here. The only ones that's gonna be here is the ones that can understand and see and get what I'm trying to get coming through you to you now. You can't get it, then hey, I ain't gonna pressure you. I'm gonna let you go. And that's what I do. I let them go. I'm not gonna push nothing on you don't want. I ain't gonna put a knife in you.
Now
I ain't gonna hang you.
Admit, but you do understand that
I do.
Like, cause you said this. You said 85% of us are deaf, dumb, and blind. So, brother. So if we don't chop that number down to about 30%, we're in trouble.
Hey, same thing I was told, and I understand. But like I said, if it can't be done, it just couldn't be done. I did what I was supposed to do. I did it. I talked to as many people as I could, and I tried to get a blessing. I tried to open their eyes, and it didn't work. So I got to leave you alone. I let you go, bro. Shit, God let a lot of people go. Shit, that's just how it works. What, the people that was marching around the mountain looking for the land of milk and honey, all they had to do was cross the damn mountain, and they marched around the mountain for what, 40 months, 40 years, some crazy shit. And then God called Moses or whoever to the top of the mountain and said, look over there. He looked over the top, and damn, the land of milk and honey was right over the top of the mountain, and they marching around the bottom of the motherfucker trying to find it. Same thing here, man. So I'm not gonna drag you to the water and make you drink, nigga. If you get there and you don't want to drink, don't drink. I'm not gonna force my ways upon you. I'm not gonna force you to get this knowledge. I'm not gonna beat it in you. I don't give a damn. If you don't want it, you don't want it. You ain't supposed to be one of the ones. Because I talk to some people, man, and I can see their eyes just brightening. Like, wow, man, how you know all this? How you know that? Why you don't know it? We all supposed to know this. And then I give them what, you know what I'm saying? I give them the knowledge. But if they don't come at me like that, then I'll be like, all right, bro, I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't interested in it. You thinking there's something, I don't know what you're thinking about, but I'm going to holler at you. I don't have time for nothing else. Because I could have been easily one of the cats out here knocking niggas' heads off every day just because I'm mad. Because I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here doing it for that reason. They ain't got no reason to kill nobody. They just don't like that person. Just something about them they don't like. He got them new Jordan on, or he got that new polo suit. He think he fly, or he got that new car. He think he the shit. Shit, Mo 3, the nigga down in Texas. That man got killed because he was popular, because he was favored by a lot of people. He had talent. Niggas couldn't stand that. They murked the dude, bro. I don't agree with that. You don't kill somebody just because they, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason they killed that dude, man.
Right. Yeah, but I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. The savagery amongst black folks is like ridiculous. It's up and above everybody else.
But it's caused though. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you took a dog out of a house where everybody in the house loved that dog had the freedom to run inside and out, had a little doggy door where he can go outside and poop and pee and come back in. You take him out of the house, you put him in a cage, and you keep that dog in that cage for a while, and you never let him out. What do you think gonna happen to that dog, man?
Yeah, that dog probably savage, but if that dog have puppies. If that dog have puppies and his puppies are not born in a cage, why is his puppy?
Dog gonna do what?
Hold on, let me tell my man what I just said. If you had a dog and that dog was getting all the the good treatment, good food, bathe him every time, he can go outside when he wants with them. Then you take him and some other family get him and put him in the cage and keep him in the cage all day, every day. Don't let him out, this, that, and the next. What do you think that dog gonna turn into? He gonna turn into a damn animal. He gonna be savage. He gonna be a beast.
You know what?
Because you done locked him in the cage. You keeping him away from learning.
On some real nigga shit. At the same time that you said, them people will keep that dog like them. They washing the dog. They doing that to the dog. At the same time, if the next people get that dog and put him keep him in the cage, you know what that dog will do when he get out that cage?
Right, he gonna bite somebody.
He gonna fucking listen to what the fuck somebody telling him.
I understand he will.
Is I saying? So he ain't gonna bite nobody.
Shit, I wouldn't say. I done seen some dogs now. When you lock them motherfuckers up, they change their whole demeanor.
What type of breed you talking about?
Man, I got a pit, man. So I mean, that's all I deal with.
Your dog nice, nigga.
Yeah, because I treat him nice.
My dog don't walk past your. My daughter don't walk past your dog.
Because I raise him like that. Now, if I kept that dog in the cage all the time,
your dog in a
thank you. The dog would be wild. I wouldn't be able to bring him out of here, bro. It's how you treat anything. A dog, a human, anything. So behavioral science is a part of life, man.
That you treating them right, and then you go to treating them wrong.
Yeah,
when you treat that bitch right,
you gonna change him. You gonna change him
for the better, though.
Thank you. So if you lock him in the cage and keep him in the cage, if that dog is used to getting out and running around, dogs have to be out like humans, bro. Exercise is a part of their life. So if you can't allow that dog to get out and exercise and all that, you're already killing the dog, man.
What humans were kept in cages, though?
Huh?
What humans were kept in cages?
At the same time.
Oh, what humans were kept in cages?
Yeah.
Anyone else go to jail right now? Your ass in a cage.
Yeah, but
Anything else? What do you mean? Back in the day, they used to keep us in there so we wouldn't run away.
No, but why are they in jail?
They're in jail because they probably broke a law.
Yeah, but why they break the law?
I can't tell you that. Something wrong with them. I don't know if something wrong with their home. I don't know if something wrong with them. I don't know if they needed money. I don't know what it was, because money is the root of a lot of shit out there.
Wait. Yeah, but hold up. But back up, because there are studies on this. I read some of these studies. Right. For one, they got a single parent home. For one, they got a single parent home. And look, and for two, that single parent is an alcoholic and probably abusive. And
right.
do you know daughters that live in a single parent home are like 11 times likely to get molested by the stepdaddy?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that ain't the white man molesting the daughter. That's the good boyfriend that was chosen to watch over the daughter.
Right. Now, a lot of that, what you talking about right there, harming the child, you know what that comes from? That comes from being exposed to pornography and sex and all that at an early age, and nobody put you in no type of perspective about it. You know what I mean? And they grow up being like that. Probably couldn't get a girl most of his life or whatever. He gets with a woman. She probably ain't really satisfying him, but he started looking at her daughter. Yeah, that little girl there, I know that thing there. She'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that shit, man. That's common sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Any man that's a real man ain't gonna mess with a child, man. So these men are men, but they're not real men because they haven't been educated on anything if they messing with a child, bro. You can't have no kind of education if you fucking with a child. Something is definitely wrong with your ass if you fucking with a child, man.
Yes. So now, so a lot of the
And first thing, hold on, one more thing. First thing you got to do is kind of stop looking at everybody like they should think like you, because everybody don't think like you. I know everybody don't think like me either. So I already have to take that into perspective when I first start talking to people. And then I gotta see how they receiving this information that I'm giving them, seeing if they understanding what I'm telling them. You know what I'm saying? Seeing if they doing the wisdom to this knowledge that I'm giving them to see if they can come up with an understanding. If I don't see any of that going on when I'm talking to you, the conversation probably won't last but a couple seconds, and I'm gonna tell you, all right, peace, man. I'm gonna holler at you. Yes. Let me get the hell on.
So the thing with me is that I don't want them to think like me. I want them to think.
Right.
And they're not thinking through their decisions that they're making.
Right. And you gotta understand, black people have been raped, man.
What I was gonna say is this. A lot of these crimes they've been locked up for, brother, ain't even like poverty crimes.
Right.
Like these are just senseless.
A lot of them is hate crimes. Yeah, just hate crimes.
Right.
Senseless. Motherfuckers just mad.
They're trying to get attention. Exactly.
I got some.
So how do we break that cycle?
Man, I left him in the house. I thought you had Oh, go ahead, brother. Continue. I'm listening.
I was saying that's that cycle that we had, this ongoing perpetual cycle. How do we put a ditch in it? Because nothing is working.
I wouldn't say nothing is working.
What's
I'm
working?
just saying. I would say that. Huh?
You point at any
Because
black
a
chick,
lot.
I guarantee you got that thing
I'm
crying.
gonna tell you like this. I got a lot of young cats that I talk to and I deal with, and I get a lot of respect from them. And I know why I get that respect from them, because I treat them like humans. When we sit down and talk, I treat them like a civilian. I don't treat them like they're items, man. And we have a problem with itemizing. We've been taught how to itemize each other by our colonizers, and we do a lot of that. Women itemize men. You ain't worth nothing. You don't bring no money in here. This, that, and the next. True indeed. Men itemize their wives. You don't cook. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't raise the children. Understood. But see, once we get out of itemizing and trying to make a person an item instead of looking at a person as a person, and helping that person become a better person, help your wife become a better woman for your children and yourself. Wife, help your man become a better man for your children in your home. We don't think about that shit. We just go to work. We don't talk about that. We don't do anything anymore. Back in my day, we did that in my house, man. I would say that. My mom and dad talked to us about a lot of stuff, and to help us get some type of perspective. We don't do that anymore. You're right. People go to work, they come home, they go to the bar, they go to the club, they go hang out. Kids stay at home most of the time, and they don't have any guidance. Nobody has guidance. The parents themselves ain't got no fucking guidance. So that's already a lost situation from when they were kids. When your parents were kids, it been a lost situation. Once they became adults, they never got enough knowledge of self to give you. So all that, trust me, all that goes back to the William Lynch letter. When I read that William Lynch letter, even if he didn't write that letter, even if William Lynch himself did not create that letter was something to give you a sense of what the hell is going on here. And the sense is there's systematic tactics that are used to destroy us. They don't want to come out and fight you anymore. They don't want to show you them hanging you from a tree no more. They don't want to do that no more. The slave master told them, man, we can't do that no more. We got to get these people to trust us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, but I see what you're doing. So, all right. Only 10% of America was slave owners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that means that really majority of white folks did not own slaves. So
No.
when you say slave owner, it's almost like you painting a brush on all white folks, and it's really a handful, literally a handful.
Yeah, because a lot of white folks, they were slaves too. Over there in Europe, you see, they were slaves. The Italians, the Portuguese, all them people outside of England and Great Britain, only parts that wasn't done that way was Germany and Russia, because they had their own freaking mind, bro. They wasn't going for the bullshit. Germany and Russia couldn't be touched like that. Italy, Portugal, Spain, all them places there. Come on, man. Them people ran through them people's minds, man. They got them people fucked up over there. Now today they're a lot smarter, because I went over there and I seen it for myself. They talk shit about American people. They say America's the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. And I'm like, damn. Wow, I'm an American. You feel that way about me? Well, no. And I said, why? Because you showing me that you're not like them. And you're not in the mind, you're not like them. I said, well, I'm not going to say I'm not like them. I am not maybe in the same ways that they would do things, but I am an American, no doubt. But I just choose to do things a little different, because I see the results of people doing things all my life the way they did them didn't help. It hurt them. So those things I choose not to participate in. Like I said, when my kids was young, I started dropping knowledge on them. I gave them 12 jewels. I gave them knowledge every day. I gave them something, and they understood. And I see that works. The only way to avoid trouble, man, you can't put on a suit of armor and weapon up and go out here and fight everybody every day like that, because then that's gonna be knocking people off, and you need people. You need people around you. So the best thing to try to do is to educate them. If you can't educate them, then walk away from them. You ain't one of the ones that's supposed to get it. You didn't want it. I dropped it on you. You dropped it on the ground, so I'm gonna let it go. I don't drop jewels on the ground. I pick them up. Every time somebody dropped a jewel on me and I felt it in my mind started, start generating. I said, man, keep telling me, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep hearing more of this. Give me more of that. You know what I mean? Anything that my mind don't want to take and feed off of, I reject that all of, man. Man, get out my face, man. Get away from me. I don't want to talk to you. But I would say we putting a lot of blame on black people that they really don't deserve it. We don't deserve it because I wouldn't say that, man, because they make it look pretty now. And I understand if you just came here, if you just came in within the last 20, 30 years, I can understand you feeling the way you feel because you caught up in one of them systematic tactics.
Look, numbers, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. 80,
right.
Mostly all of this senseless. Look, brother, that you said the slave master, and you said this person, that person, oppressive. Brother, we are doing far more worse as a collective to each other than anybody ever done in America.
Of course, because it's genocidal. We can't win, man. Don't you understand that? Only a couple of us are let slide through. A lot of us can't get through. We can't win. I don't give a fuck what we do. We can't win. Like this damn cartoon came on TV one time. Black dude went to these white people's club or whatever. He knocked on the door. He said, I've been working doing this and this and this. Can I come in now? They said, no, you got to do something. Then he had to go do that and he came back. He said, I did that. Then he said, no, you got to go get a suit. He went and got a suit and he came back. Okay, I got the suit. And he came back the last time and he said, no, you can't get in. You're never going to get in here because you're black. So get away from here. And he was like, so why you had me do all this? Because you kept coming to the door asking what you need to get in, and we told you. But the one thing we didn't tell you was that black people wasn't coming in here anyway. So now you know that. Get the fuck out of here. But you see how they ran them around and had them do all that stuff, and we're not going to win, man. It's not. This game is not designed for us, man. If we want to see any results in ourselves, we got to change the game, bro. We got to really stand together.
We could definitely win.
Not in the system that we're in. I don't think so, brother.
We can. Yeah, I sound like Obama. Yes, we can. That was Obama mantra. Yes, we can. We could win.
And the only way we can win in this system, I'm gonna be honest with you, the only way we can win in this system, we're gonna have to stand together as one group of people, all black people in America together. Huh?
We ain't gotta do that because look, Mr. Farrakhan got 1 million out of 40 million. So that's a small fraction. That's all we need. All we need is a strong 1 million. That's it.
Okay, but if we didn't stand together, we had the Million Man March and all that. And that was just done for Farrakhan to show black people that we can come together if we want to and we can make a move. But he knew that only thing he could do was get them people together and give them a speech and let them go. If he tried to make any other moves, they were gonna wipe all their ass out.
Nah, bro.
All shit. They was on the Capitol too. Nigga, you try some shit in DC, they would have bombed our ass. If they bombed, they bombed Oklahoma, they would damn sure bomb them fucking people.
500 years ago, man. Stop
it. Don't matter how long ago it was, man. That's their tactic, bro. Think about it. That was 500 years ago. We got way more exclusive shit now. Bro, if they dropped the bomb on us 500 years ago, they'll nuke our ass today.
Black folks are so scared of white folks. It's just amazing, man. We are so scared of white people.
I ain't scared of them.
They're gonna do this. They ain't gonna do a goddamn thing, brother.
They won't. That's why I said we have to show them. I'll tell you like this. If we show them that we stood together, they would respect us. That's our problem. They don't have any respect for us because we don't show them.
We don't respect each other.
Exactly. We don't give them a reason to respect us. And if that's the reason, that's because it's been implemented into us not to fuck with each other.
Look, let me tell you this. Brother, if you work for a family business, let's say a mother, father, and like they got 2 sons and a daughter, and you work with them, brother, if you don't respect each other, you're not gonna have more respect for them than they have for themselves.
Yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen right in that house. And that's one thing my father always did too. He respected my mother and he respected the house, man. And we had to respect the house, bro. That's the difference I see today. A lot of people don't do that anymore. I mean, I go in young people's house today, everything is just everywhere. Everybody everywhere. Kids running in and out. They in and out, up and down the street. They don't know what's going on with them kids until something happens. By that time, it's too late because you should have already educated that child on what could happen and what should happen. What you do? Huh?
So let me ask you this: what are black folks at fault of?
Bubba. Yo.
Yeah.
Man, just holler at me when you come back. My bad, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what blame do we get?
What's that?
I'm asking.
You said what blame do we get for
our conditions?
Well, see, it's such a strong tactic that was done in a way it was done. I can't put too much blame on us. I can put some, but not a whole lot.
Perpetual victim.
So you saying we're not victims?
No,
I can prove to you that we're victims.
We're not.
Huh?
Our ancestors were, but we're not.
Bro, how can you say that, man?
All right, so look.
You don't see it today. You ain't gonna see it because the way it's done.
I'm gonna use your dog analogy that you use with the cage. Now,
okay.
So if you put that dog in a cage, okay, and now it becomes savage, but then that dog has puppies, and their puppies have puppies, and nobody's in the cage. They all got owners. They're all being bathed and fed, and they have puppies, and they have puppies, and 400 years later, everybody got puppies. Brother, they are not victims. Just the first dog, maybe the second one, but the first, second, third, but all those hundreds of dogs that came afterwards, they are not victims.
Okay, but we're humans, and we're different from dogs.
But you gave the analogy first. I'm just using yours.
Okay, and that's a good one to use. But when you're talking about humans, we're more we're more valuable to another group of humans than dogs are, because we're gonna do what they need to do. Yeah, we make this shit run, nigga. We make this shit pop.
In my neighborhood, I hope they get put in a cage.
Huh?
I said there's some black men in my neighborhood who are so reckless and so savage. I hope they get put in a cage, man. They're detriment to society.
I understand that, brother. But see, you got to understand the bigger picture. You keep looking at what's happening today. What got us to this point?
I can see it.
What got us to this point? Because if we had everything that the white people had and the opportunities they had, we wouldn't have no time to think about killing nobody. We'd be too busy getting our shit together and doing what we need to do. This was meant to happen, bro. This ain't some shit that just happened, bro. Africa is not a poor place. Africa is a very rich place. You about to go over there now? You about to go there now? Yeah, that's like, yeah, right there. That's like, it's like, okay, I go through the history of America and all this, and the way it started in a forceful way. People didn't want to come over here. They were made to come over here. We were already here as black people, but the people that were brought over here didn't want to come. They made them come. They forced them to come. They went and got them from wherever they got them from, Africa and other places, and brought them here.
Brother, it was a trade, brother. It was a trade. They traded sugar, guns. It was a fair trade, no robbery.
You trading people and you saying it's a fair trade?
Africans agreed. No. Africans felt like we don't need these people. The Africans were kidnapping them and say, "Yo, give us the guns, give us the sugar, give us these things. You can have black people."
I understand that Africa is a continent. It's a huge continent, so everybody on that continent is not going to get along. And you had different tribes, and there were certain rules.
But that's wrong, though. You out there selling Africans to a white man for guns, oil, and sugar.
Yeah, because at that point, the gun was important. The white man had them.
brother.
Yeah, the white
Alcohol.
man. Listen. We made alcohol right there in Africa.
Yeah. Okay. So why they sell black people for alcohol?
How do we know that's the truth, bro?
No, bro, it's documented. Even Africans
Oh,
got that down there, and like the and what country was that? That Chief X had visited where they got it in their record.
mm-hmm. And most of those people who were sold were probably captured from war
Nah, no. Some of them, yes, but other ones, bro, straight greed. They were kidnapping them. No war, nothing.
all right, and you say kidnapping. So obviously they wasn't from their tribe.
Oh, so
right?
they tribal.
Right, exactly, bro. So you don't wander your ass off and go too far, because if motherfuckers catch you running around and you close around their shit, they gonna get you.
No. They were coming to their territory to get them to sell them. They wanted more guns, more tobacco, more alcohol, and more drugs.
I don't know, man. That sounds good to the average listener, but I think there's a lot more to what happened with Africans being brought over here. Because, like I said, hold up, we were already over here. So a lot of them they brought over here, they brought them to black people. We were already here before the white man ever came from Europe.
You were Abo?
Huh?
You were Abo?
I haven't done any of my history to see what type of African I am, but I do know that here in America, that my family is Indian. We're Blackfoot and Cherokee Indian. I know that. I got paperwork on that. So as far as the African bloodline, I haven't dug too far into it. I don't know if I'm Igbo. I don't know. We came from East Africa, West Africa. I don't know that part.
Are you FBA?
Am I what?
FBA.
What's that?
Oh no, that's some term some black folks have made up. Never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Mm.
Yeah. Black folks always make it up something.
Just like a couple of guys I was on Messenger in a group, we was talking about damn, what the hell was we talking about? Oh, we were talking about, we had some atheist guys on there and they didn't believe in God. I said, well, I understand that, but it's just too many things out here that man can't invent that are here. So if you could tell me how those things came about, how we came about as people, how the earth itself came about, because we can build anything from the products that are here on earth, but who put the earth together for us to live on, brother? So if you can't tell me that, then you can't tell me that there's no God. Evolution, okay, evolution had a starting point, right?
Yep, Big Bang.
So thought, exactly, thought is the fastest thing on earth and known to earth. Is faster than the speed of sound and light. And from what the 5%ers say, thought is what brought you here. Thought is what started all of this. God himself came from thought. So a sperm cell, one cell living organism, has a systematic way. It has to go to the egg. So I brought myself here, you brought yourself here, and my man right here brought himself here because I found the egg, you found the egg, and he found the egg. We were thinking and programmed as a one cell living organism, brother. So this shit, man, a lot of people, man, run their mouth and talk about stuff, and I don't understand them, man, really, because they sound frivolous. Like this guy talking about there's no God. I'm like, bro, your argument is very frivolous. He's like, prove there ain't no God. I said, he said, prove there ain't no God. I said, he said, prove there is a God. I said, prove that there ain't one. You want me to prove something to you? I already proved it. You yourself has proved that God exists, bro. So prove that there ain't one. You don't have no battery pack. You don't have to recharge. You don't have to get no energy boost or nothing.
Right. You don't need Elon Musk. Well, not yet. You will. That Neuralink, you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them sometime soon. But that Neuralink.
Nobody can answer that question. Oh, matter of fact, go by Dan. You gotta go by. Tell him, man. Gotta get this up. Tell him right quick.
Oh, we from New York.
Oh, definitely.
Which borough?
I'm from Long Island, Hempstead.
Long Island.
Yep. Oh
That's
shit,
Jersey, bro.
I left my fucking wallet, man.
Long Island, New Jersey, man. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm from Long Island.
Long Island is New Jersey.
Long Island is in New York, brother.
Stop it. That shit right there.
Bruh, please don't do this to yourself right now, man. Because I'm embarrassed.
I'm boy.
I'm embarrassed you. Long Island.
Not from New York.
Long Island is in New York.
That nigga is not from New York, bitch.
I knew it.
Crazy shit. He said Long Island is in New Jersey. Please, son.
Yo,
don't
son,
do that. I'll pull up a map. I'll pull up a map and show you right now. Long Island is a part of Brooklyn and Queens. It ain't got shit to do with, it ain't got shit to do with New Jersey. It's way too far from Jersey, bro. That shit is far
right
east
there.
New York. Bro, it's not right there, bro. You got to go through Brooklyn to get to Long Island after you come from Staten Island. From New Jersey, you got to go through Staten Island to get to Brooklyn.
You tell me I can't take that Perth Amboy Bridge over there?
You can't do what?
Take that Perth Amboy Bridge.
To where?
To get to Long Island.
Fuck no. You got to go through Brooklyn to get to Long Island. Long Island is far from Jersey, bro. That shit far east.
But I'm gonna Google right now. Hold on. Let me
yeah,
Google
please go pull that shit up, bro, and then come back and talk to me because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Please pull that up right now and tell me Long Island is close to New Jersey. It ain't no
real fast.
Brooklyn is closer to New Jersey than Long Island, bro, and Brooklyn is really connected to Long Island. Brooklyn and Queens is connected to Long Island. Long Island is far east. That's way far from Jersey, bro. You can go through Brooklyn to get to Long Island, but you got to go through Staten Island to get to Brooklyn and all that from the Jersey Turnpike. I've traveled New York too many times, bro. I'm from New York, man. This dude here, he in it cracking jokes or whatever, but I'm from New York, man. I know what I'm talking about.
Long Island don't really count as New York, though.
Oh, now I'm gonna get off the phone with you, man, because you about to piss me off. Long Island don't count as New York. I just told you Brooklyn and Queens is connected to Long Island. How could it not be New York? Were you at, oh, hold up. You think Long Island is far off from New York? No, Long Island is connected to the city, bro.
All right, so look, let me ask you this. Pull
a map up, man. Pull the map up and stop talking before you make yourself look real bad. Pull the map up and look at it.
But do you also
and tell me that ain't New York, bro. Anybody from Long Island will probably be cursing you out right now, man.
I bet they would. They from Long Island. All right, let me check real fast.
Yeah, check that. Pull the map up and look, bro.
I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah, Google a map, please, and tell me I'm fucking lying. I lived in New York too fucking long, bro. Been through the city, been all through New York, all the way up in Yonkers, nigga, all throughout that bit, all way up further than that.
You ain't got a New York accent.
Huh?
You ain't got a New York accent. You got a Jersey accent.
Oh, stop it, man. Stop it. Don't do that. I don't fuck with Jersey. I mean, Jersey is cool, but I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from Long Island, man. Hempstead, Long Island, Nassau County. Right outside of King and Queens County, New York, bro. Born and raised. Matter of fact, I'll take a picture of my goddamn birth certificate and shit. My social security number starts with a 1. Yeah, okay, well, if you know anything about social security numbers, 1 and 0 is New York. 6 and other numbers is down here. Every number has the beginning number tells you where you're from on any social security number.
All right, hold
on. Pull that map, man. Please pull that map, man. Tell me what you see.
It's loading right now. Hold on. Give me a second. It's loading up. Give me about 10 seconds.
Damn.
About 10 seconds. Okay, here we are. Here we are.
Oh fuck.
Listen.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of far.
Yeah, tell me New Jersey and Long Island is close again, man, and I'm gonna go ahead and curse you out respectfully now.
You way over there, bro.
Thank you. That shit ain't nowhere near New Jersey, bro.
Ain't nowhere near New York either.
I'll be damned if it ain't. Brooklyn and Queens is connected to Long Island. Look at that damn map, bro. Oh, shit.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna Google Long Island to Brooklyn. All right.
Long Island and Brooklyn is connected. Queens, Long Island, and Brooklyn is all connected.
How many hours? How many hours Long Island to Brooklyn?
How many hours?
Yep.
Shit, if it ain't no traffic, it probably won't even be an hour. Probably be like 20 minutes.
It says 49 miles.
Thank you. That ain't far on it, man. You know how fast that fucking expressway moves? Bruh, pull a map up and look at it, bruh.
I just did.
Long Island, Brooklyn, Queens is all connected, bruh.
Yeah, but you're an hour away from those places.
Huh?
You're an hour away from those places.
Bruh, it's still connected. If you're looking at the map, you see it. It's just big as hell. Yes, it's going to be far, but they're connected, bruh.
Okay, let me ask you this. How close are you to Buffalo?
Far away from Buffalo. Buffalo's on the west side of New York. I'm on the east. Long Island's far east.
Yeah, I didn't know you was 1 hour from the boroughs.
Long Island is fucking huge. It'll take you 3 hours to drive from one end to the other, bro.
Yeah, but I'm looking at a map. You out there by yourself.
What do you mean? Brooklyn and Queens is connected to Long Island. What the fuck you mean we by ourselves? We're right outside. Nassau County is right outside of Queens, bro.
Look at my screen.
Man, look. I don't know what to do here, man. Dog, I'm from there. I've been there, so I know this.
Look,
I ain't just telling you.
Look at this. You out by yourself.
I don't look at a map. I was there. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
All right.
And if you look at the map, and I don't care if you look at the time is telling you, if you look at the map, all that shit is connected. Long Island, Queens, Brooklyn, all connected. Is it not?
What borough you in?
Huh?
What borough?
What you mean what borough? I just told you I'm from Long Island. Ain't no damn borough.
Exactly.
The boroughs consist of Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and all that. Long Island don't have to be a borough. Nigga, Long Island is New York. What are you talking about? That's where the rich motherfuckers live at, bro. That's where people got money for.
Bro.
That's New York, bro. That's like Mount Vernon and goddamn Yonkers. There's rich people that live out there. There's parts of that motherfucker you'll never see if you ain't got the bread.
Yeah,
let me grab my wallet.
I've been to Mount Vernon before.
Okay. Bro, hey, I'm telling you like this. If you talk to another New Yorker saying that, they probably gonna be like, man, get your ass away from me. Who the fuck is this? He ain't never been there. He could never.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I give you credit. It is New York, but it ain't like New York, New York. Yeah, it's New York, but it ain't New York, New York.
It's always going to be an argument that's frivolous. When I've been there and I do the trip all the time, it don't take that long to get from Brooklyn to Long Island. If there's not a lot of traffic on that expressway, and you hit the LIE, you'll be there in about 20, 30 minutes.
All right, and I was bored.
Straight up.
Now I was bored. When Ja Rule made that song, I got 100 kid, 100 kid. I'm from New York. Yeah, none of those rappers was thinking about Long Island.
Of course, and that's okay. But we don't need them to think about us. Long Island is huge, bro. We got 2 counties out there. All the boroughs have 1 county. We have 2, Suffolk County and Nassau County. So we gives a fuck about New York City. Real shit. We got more money out there than anything. We don't have no problem with nobody.
It's a lot of white folks out there.
No, I went to see my wallet in that damn, what's the name?
It's a lot of white folks out there in Long Island.
Everybody. Same as New York City. You got everybody out there. Jamaicans, white people, Mexicans, black people, everybody's out there. And people out there got
recent. That's recent because of gentrification, but Harlem, all that, man, you ain't catching no white folks out there like that.
Huh?
I said recently for gentrification, you see a lot of white folks out there, but about 10, 15 years ago, you ain't see white folks like that out there in the boroughs.
That like that, but yeah, it's they gonna gentrify, but brother, Long Island is New York. That is New York. Fuck everything else. And matter of fact, fuck any other borough. Matter of fact, tell them to come out there and say something.
Now let me ask you this: who was your hottest rapper from Long Island?
The best rappers come from Long Island, nigga. Eric B and Rakim, fucking many. All the hot rappers came.
Hold on, now you name two.
Let me see. Long Island rappers. EPMD, Eric B and Rakim.
All right.
Who was the shit? All the Redman came through on that Def Squad. That Def Squad shit, Redman and them.
Redman North. Redman North, New Jersey.
He from New Jersey, but who he rolled with? He rolled with Long Island niggas. Method Man is from Long Island.
Now he from Staten Island.
He's from Long Island, bro. Fuck that Staten Island bullshit. His name is, we call him Shotgun. I grew up with this man. He's from Long Island. I promise you. Look it up. Look it up.
I'll take your word. I'll take your word on that.
Google that for yourself.
Yeah, but you're wrong about Redman though. Redman not from Long Island.
I said he rolled with Long Island people. He's from New Jersey, yes. But he went to Long Island and fucked with them niggas. He didn't go to the city and fuck with nobody.
Hey, y'all ain't have a hot rapper since EPMD.
Is you crazy?
Who?
Is you crazy?
Who?
If you look at all the drill music that's coming out of Long Island right now, that's the hottest drill music in New York, bro.
Let me Google this. I'm gonna Google Long Island drill rap. Because I could have sworn they were from what borough was that? What was it, Brooklyn?
Oh, no. Where the fuck is my wallet?
I think they were from Brooklyn.
What about Brooklyn?
No, I said I think the hottest drill rappers are from Brooklyn.
Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna front. They got some hot rappers out there, hot drill rappers out there. Brooklyn is the only place that really Long Island really worries about. Brooklyn and Queens. Any other parts of New York, we don't give a fuck about.
Are you sure Rakim from Long Island?
Rakim is from Long Island. Bismarcky's from Long Island. There's a lot of rappers from Long Island, man. Some of the best rappers from EPMD's from Long Island. Some of the best rappers that ever came out came from Long Island, bro.
Yeah, now, but that was like 20 years ago, though.
Okay, and who's out today that's hot? Nobody.
No, you got
Who? K Flocka? I mean, we got drill rappers in Long Island that eat his ass alive.
Nah, K Flocka trash, bro.
Hey, so I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The city of New York don't really count for shit except for looks and.
What about Roddy Rebel though?
Who?
Roddy Rebel.
I don't even know who that is.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I don't keep up with a lot of bullshit today. Where you from?
Remember that song "Computers" with Bobby Shmurda? Computers.
Oh hell, Bobby Shmurda. I don't know. That dude done turned into something else. I understand what you're saying, but yeah, what about him? Where you from?
I don't know where Roddy Rebel from, but he's from one of the boroughs though.
Hold on, let me get my wallet. Huh?
I say he's from one of the boroughs, but I don't know which one.
See, that's the thing I'm saying. Say which borough he came from or whatever. So
I don't hear a New York accent, and that's why.
I'll be real with you right now, bro. Some of the hottest rappers in New York came from Long Island, all right? In Brooklyn, in Queens. And I'll say that. Everything else, nothing.
But you know what? If you went to Atlanta,
what?
And you said you're from New York, they're gonna be like, "Yo, where your accent at?"
In the damn truck.
Where?
On the seat.
Did you lock my truck back?
I just did.
Like, they be like this. They be like, "I'm from New York. They'd be like, I'm from New York." Charlie,
I need to get my wallet. I ain't got my wallet. I need my information, nigga. I need my wallet.
Hey, Charlie. That's how New Yorkers talk.
Yeah. That Italian accent, like, yeah. Getting well, mostly with that car like that. That's Boston.
Yeah.
Get in the car, man.
Yeah. So, were you born and raised in Long Island?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you born and raised. All right. Then why are you repping so hard?
Hey, I ain't got no choice. That's my home. If I go back there, I got no problem. That's my home. If I was born here in South Carolina, I'd say the same thing.
I got the self-defense law out there now. The gun law.
Yeah. What happened now? No, go ahead.
I said, y'all got the gun self-defense law out there now?
Hell yeah. You caught with a gun, boy, you can hang it up.
Oh, okay. You don't have it.
We do have it. I just said if you get caught with a gun, you can hang it up, bro. You're out of here.
Is it a minimum 3?
5.
Okay, damn, it's still 5. I was trying to tell somebody that on the live. I was like, yo, man, you get caught out here with a gun, you are doing 5 years. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. No, my bad. Go ahead, bro. What you saying?
I'm saying that's crazy, man. 5 years stiff. You caught a gun.
Yep. You're getting 5, bro. Ain't no question. That's why niggas in New York be scared, bro. Yo, son, get that fucking gun out of here, yo. They're not playing with it.
And that's why I love that stop and frisk law, because it made those guys afraid to walk out with that gun.
Mm-hmm. But see, it's not like that everywhere else. Around here in South Carolina, nigga carry a gun in their pocket.
Yeah,
nigga,
that's crazy.
New York ain't never been like that. Everybody always been scared to brandish a gun in New York, nigga. You pull that gun out, bro, you better have that bitch breathing fire out the other end and working that shit. If you pull it out to show somebody, you's a stupid ass nigga. Cause all the motherfucker gotta do is tell the police you're going to jail, bro.
Yeah, that's 5 years.
And you getting 5 years upstate. Nobody wants to go to Clinton or Elmira. Fuck that. Definitely 5 years when you go either one of them 2 prisons in New York. Clinton or Elmira, you got a gun charge, you got a dope charge, or you got a body. Shit, motherfuckers don't even want to go right to Rikers Island, the city jail, because that shit is like a prison. And then the police, they don't undress you when they take you in there. Now, if they take you in there, you got a neck full of gold or anything else, they're going to push your ass right up in that cell, and them niggas going to fuck you up.
Really?
Yeah. Am I dumping you like you had the cheese?
That's him? Yeah, man, what you doing? Bro, I told you I went to get my wallet. Oh, my God, man.
Them boys see you fussing with your bitch and all type of shit. Them boys ain't want all that shit.
That is wild.
Man, yeah, man.
Zang, peace, pure black.
I gotta still go.
Doing 20, man.
Shit, bro, I gotta go. That's why.
Hey, what was your name? Knowledge Born? What was your name? Your knowledge. All right. I'm about to. Knowledge. I gotta close this session out. Knowledge. We'll get up later. Talking sports. Yeah, come back when we talk sports. Knowledge. All right. I had to end that live because I got a Sakari guy calling in. I didn't mean to kick him out like that, but he was on mute. He's a cool guy. But we'll invite him more for the I got a Sakari guy to beat up on. Hey man, meet you if you're around, man. This is the time. So real, if you ain't fall asleep, He said he's gonna call in. I was watching the fight the whole time. And he was beating this guy up. He calling already? God damn. Let me go live real fast.